All right. Hey, everybody. Let's see. Got to make sure the YouTube is working properly and it's picking up me talking. All right, there we go. It is. So we can mute that. And we are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking. And this may end up being just a short show. Mostly because I know Tom is traveling right now, so he may not be able to join at this point. It's just little old me, but that's okay. We got some big, exciting, fantastic things happening. And today, well, actually, a couple days ago, was our 2-year anniversary setting up at the Beach Boulevard Flea Market. We started 2 years ago on March the 23rd, and for our 2-year anniversary, we're going to be doing another raffle. In order to get a ticket, all you had to do for the entire month, this month, is come into the store and make a purchase. And everybody who did, almost everybody, there are some people, I am so sorry. I get so wrapped up sometimes with talking to the customers and doing the purchase and so forth. I forgot the part about the ticket, but the majority of the regulars and people that came in got a ticket. So we're going to see who wins. I have a few items I'm going to give away, and it should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do like the best prize first or the best prize last. I don't really care. We're just going to do it. But, oh, crap, I already dropped something. Give me just a quick second. I got a couple of pieces of original art here. These are actually, 2 of these are actually held over from last year's drawing because the persons who won never claimed their prize. So we're going to recycle these things. If by chance somebody who won last year and never claimed their prize does come into the store, we will find something appropriate for them. But in the meantime, this is an original illustration done by me of my character, Hero. It's 11 by 14. It comes in a bag, a photo bag, plus it's got the foam core backing. This is perfect for framing, but this is an original piece of art done by me of Hero. And this is going to be the first thing we raffle off. So let me get the tickets and shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Let's pick out a name, reel through these, and see who we got. Here is our winner. This is ticket number 965248. And our winner is John. I actually know John. This is awesome. This is so cool. I hope he'll like this. I'm fairly certain this is the one and only John, but you never know. It's possible. But I know he keeps track of his tickets, and he has his ticket. So, John, congratulations. You finally won something. All right, let me first tape this ticket to the back of the drawing so we don't lose it, and put it aside and grab something else. This is another original drawing done by me. Hey Kodiak, how's it going? Hey Kodiak, do you need to come in, or are you able to come in? If you are, I'll send you an invite. Let me know. But we're gonna get started. This is an original. It's of Crom, one of my other creator-owned characters, and Baby Yoda. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? This is another 11 by 14, I think it is. Once again, bagged, cardstock, whatever. So, all right, give me a second. Let me pull one more ticket, and then I'll get you in here, Kodiak. All right, whoop. I gotta put the lid back on. I'm having too much fun here. Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. All right. Mix it up. And the winner of this original piece of art is ticket number 965249. Brian. All right, excellent. I think I know who Brian is as well. This is awesome. All right. I hope he likes that. I'm going to attach the ticket to the original piece of art. It'll be in the store tomorrow. And let me go ahead and see if we can get Kodiak in here. Give me just a half a second. Let's go to the right place. Copy the invite. Give me just a second. All right, let's see. Arthur Brown, the Uncanny Kodiak. And invitation sent. We'll see if he's able to join. All right, excellent. In the meantime, let's give something else away. I do have another piece of original art that I want to give away. I have a collection of original art, stuff that I've collected over many, many years. Some of the original art that I have, I've made available to people to purchase, and it's in the store. And I'm a big fan of collecting original art of all kinds, from sketches to published pages to a lot of different things. And a few years ago, I met an artist at the New York Comic Con, and I was able to purchase a whole bunch of original comic strip art, specifically from the comic strip Rugrats. If you've been in the store and you've seen the original art selection, I have several pieces in there. They're all fantastic. I love all of them. And I have one that I am going to give away in the next raffle. And this is it. Oh, it's so hard to see with the glare and so forth. But this is an original piece of published comic strip from the newspaper edition of the Rugrats comic. A lot of people don't realize it was a syndicated web comic strip before it became toys and a couple of movies and TV show or whatever. But it started as a comic strip like Peanuts in the newspaper. And I own several originals, and some of them are available in the store. But this particular one, we're going to give away. All right. Let me grab. We'll shake it up again. Now, what I'm hoping is this goes to somebody who doesn't currently collect original art, and this becomes an addiction for them. And then they end up wanting to find more original art because original art is awesome to collect. Or maybe it'll go to somebody who's a huge Rugrats fan. You never know. But this baby is going to pull out another name. Boop. This is... I'm going to put this one back simply because it's somebody who's already won. I'm not going to say who. Somebody who had gotten another ticket. And if you all think that's unfair, I'm sorry. But we can't have one person win everything. So we're going to shake it up and do another one. Hold on. All right. I'm not saying who it was, but all right. And the next ticket, the winner of this one, is ticket number 965205. And his name is David. I think I know who that is too. Fantastic. Congratulations, David. The winner of this original piece of Rugrats comic strip art. Attach the ticket and just a little bit more information about it. This was from September 18th, 1998. Scott Gray, Rodriguez, and Will Blythe. And I believe Will Blythe was the inker, and that's who I originally got it from. So, very cool. All right, we're going to put that aside. And now we're going to take a little twist and do something else. We're going to give away a toy. And I know a lot of people think, toys. Yeah, in a comic book store, believe me, sell a lot of toys. And I collect a lot of toys. And I buy a lot of toys. And I put a lot of toys in the store. And this is probably one of the cooler ones I've had pretty much for a little while now. But this is a Mega Construct Game of Thrones Daenerys and Dragon set. This is a pretty huge set, 735 pieces. The dragon has an awesome wingspan, and it's just a fantastic set. And we're going to be giving this one away right now. All right? All right. Let me put the lid back on. Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. All right. Get my dirty little paws in here and pull out the next name. And this is ticket number 965284. And this is Wanda. Excellent, excellent. I think this is somebody who was in the store just this past weekend. Fantastic, fantastic. So, Wanda, you are now the proud owner of a Game of Thrones Mega Construct set. Let me attach the ticket to it so I know who gets it. And we're going to be putting up a sign in the store this weekend. Probably Saturday will probably be the first thing I do when I get to the store, letting everybody know who won and what ticket numbers won and so forth. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got one more. We did 3 pieces of original art plus a Mega Constructs toy set. We're going to do a gift certificate. This gift certificate is worth $10 to be used at the Misfit Corner Comic store for anything. Now, if you have been in my store, you do know that $10 worth of gift certificate could be a lot of stuff. So I got a lot of stuff, very cheap, very inexpensive. $10 goes a long, long way in my store. All right, so let's go ahead and shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby. And the next winner in our 2nd year anniversary of setting up at the flea market is ticket number 965272. And this young man's name is Davu. I think I remember this guy. Excellent, excellent. I think he was a new customer to the store, so this is fantastic. If he comes back, $10 gift certificate just for him. All right, very cool, very cool. Well, I hope everybody had... Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. 3 pieces... You know what? You know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to give away another $10 certificate for the store. Yeah, I know. I had that plan. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to be funny. But you got another $10 certificate for the winner. And as everybody... Who's trying to call me right now? I'm in the middle of doing a show. Let me see who this is. Hold on just a quick second, guys. You guys want to hear a scam call live?
You are currently caller number 10, waiting to speak with a representative. Thank you for your patience.
All right.
Thank you for holding. My name is Lisa. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name's Matt.
Hi, Matt. How are you today?
Oh, not too bad.
Well, Matt, today your phone number has been selected for a vacation package at a promotional price. Sir, may I give you all the details?
Well, I just have a question first. It said at the beginning that somebody I knew, a family member or whatever, gave my number to you guys. Can you tell me who that is?
Okay, sir. Well, it was a friend or family member.
Okay, sure.
Any personal information for security purposes. My job is just to give you the details of the promotion we have for today.
Wait a minute. So you can't tell me who gave you my number?
No, I can't tell you. I don't have your any name, not even yours, for security purposes.
Wait a minute. You're just calling me and you don't even know my name? And then, of course, they hung up. Ah, well, we tried. I get those all the time as well. And I had a guy one time tell me, he told me he wasn't going to give me any information whatsoever. And I'm like, well, why am I talking to you then? They were just randomly calling people. Oh, here's Kodiak. Let me bring him in. What up, man?
Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear
You
me?
missed
Loud and
it.
clear?
Yeah, you just missed it. We got to do a scam call live.
I was listening.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I waited until it was. I knew she was going to hang up once you drilled her about who gave you the message.
Well,
They always do.
Well, the fact is, they admit, we don't even know your name. We're just calling people randomly and lying to them by telling them that. Yeah. Oh! I forgot. There's one other part of the scam call that I usually try to do, especially if it's not a spoof number. And what I mean by a spoof number is if the number is like a 904 area code, and it's a spoof call, because. Yeah, but this one, I don't think it was a spoof number. Let me see.
You mean a robo dial call thing?
Well, it's 786 area code. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But needless to say, let's call it back and see what happens.
Have you ever had one call you from your own phone number?
No, I've heard of that happening before. Yeah. But let's go ahead and give it a call. Hey, Cross, how's it going, man?
Cross.
Let's go ahead and call the number back. Hold on a second. See what we get.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number again, or dial 611 for customer assistance. Message D.
Yeah, the number they called me from is disconnected and no longer in service. Another it's a scam trope. Exactly. All right. I forgot what we were doing. We're giving away another $10 gift certificate for the store. I'm very excited. We're going to give another one away. You ready? Aren't you excited?
Me? Yeah, I was trying to shut up the kids.
Oh,
I hit them with a sledgehammer.
Okay, good.
No, you didn't ask me how my Keys vacation went.
How your what vacation went?
My Keys vacation.
You went to the Keys?
I damn sure did.
When did that happen?
About 2 weeks ago now.
Oh.
Yeah. I caught all I caught. I went there with it just planning to fish. All I caught was a baby hammerhead shark, which I purposely you can't keep them anyway, so I purposely broke off so I didn't even land it. And a cold. That's what I caught.
A cold? Yeah. Hey, I had one of those a week ago, so I know all about that. All right. Let's do this real quick and get this out of the way because we got stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. I wish I could let you reach in here and grab it, but
and it begins.
And the winner of this other $10 gift certificate is ticket number 965218, and this young man's name is Bob. All right, I think this is another new person. Awesome. So I'm going to put this with the ticket. So we gave away two $10 tickets. We gave away an original, 3 original pieces of art, including 2 by me. And we also gave away a Mega Constructs Game of Thrones dragon set. So needless to say, a lot of stuff given away for free here on the show. And last year, the shutdown of the flea market happened on our anniversary. So we weren't able to do the drawing for like 6 weeks. And then once
that's
we
been
did
a year already?
Yes, it has.
Oh.
So when we did the drawing 6 weeks later, I felt kind of guilty because I was only doing one thing because it was one piece of original art I was giving away. So I ended up extending it and giving away 5 or 6 other things, and had a lot of fun doing it. This time, instead of extending it several weeks, we just did multiple items. Mm-hmm. So the question is, are we going to do more raffles this year? Maybe, but we'll see. But all these winners, I hope they enjoy their items, their prizes, and for everybody who didn't win anything, I appreciate you coming into the store and buying something, and maybe we'll do something else. You never know. How the heck are you, man?
Doing real good. I've been pulling long. I didn't realize how long it would take me to do a cover. It's annoying, let alone coloring. Coloring is annoying for me. Once you look at something, you can't show it. Can I send something to your email real quick?
Yes, that's fine.
Put it in the chat if you don't want to put it over. I can't remember it. But
my
yeah,
email address.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
I've been working on this thing trying to, I won that contest Dillard was doing. I wrote him a 5-page story. Dude,
Oh,
I just had it. The second he said, I was like, I felt like I knew the character well enough, of the buckler,
Okay.
and I was like, and I just threw it out in one morning faster than I haven't written anything in a while. Sat down and write the script out. Of course, I wrote Bitch Wolf. But it was just a synopsis because I'm doing that kind of the Marvel method. I know my beginning, middle, and end, and everything else is right. But I needed to do a script for him in order to submit, so I did, and I was like pretty impressed with the work on it. It was pretty simple, pretty quick. I didn't overthink it. In other words, you know how that works.
Yep.
And sure enough, he's gonna draw that, and it's gonna be in his companion book. So
excellent.
Yeah, that was really. I'm really excited. His prize was him to draw 3 pages of your choice, right?
Okay.
Which now that I'm completed with that, and it's been a few weeks since he announced that I was the one of 2 winners there. But I was mostly excited about that. I was just excited about having writ. Wow, I don't write like that, like I speak. But I was just excited about that, having wrote for the Buckler and teamed up with John Dillard that way. So
very cool.
But now's a new opportunity to write something else that's 3 pages for John to work on. Or he said he would do a cover or something for me. So all that depends.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. Good job. Good job. Did you hear the news today that our mayor is going to remove the mask mandate?
Haven't they been saying that for a month? Or a mayor? Wait, you said our mayor?
Our mayor has said.
Okay, yeah.
Jacksonville is going to. They're gonna remove the mask mandate. Now, he did say that if stores require masks, they could. So they could continue to do that, but it doesn't affect me at all. Because if somebody came into my store and they were wearing a mask or they weren't wearing a mask, I didn't care. As long as their money's green, I could care less. So,
and I got kind of over my predisposition. I can't speak. I just had to drink my 9th cup of coffee to try to stay awake for this. But
I'm that boring, huh?
No, I'm just been sitting at my desk that long drawing. Down in the Keys, they closed down for 4 months, no business in or out, and that's their business. Tourism is their business.
Yep.
So I didn't give them a hard time anytime when they was like masks. Yeah, and I got kind of used to it. I just got over my. I don't like being forced by the government, but a person's personal business asking me, hey, could you wear a mask? I started thinking to myself, that's different. That's like, no shoes, no shirt, no service type thing. That's within their rights as a business owner.
If you're coming onto their property and they require something, you either do it or you don't come on their property, period. And if they lose business because of it, then that's on them. That's on them. That's right.
Exactly.
But I don't know anybody who has an issue with wearing a mask where it's required. I have an issue with being forced to wear one.
Yeah.
But if, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I always thought it was funny when I would look at images from China or Japan and you'd see people walking around with masks. And I was always like, that's such a weird, thing. And then now you see it and you don't blink an eye, You actually question it when you see somebody without a mask on. It's like, did you get your COVID shot, or did you? Are you immune? Like the president? Come on, tell me.
There's this thing in Twitter. I made the mistake of going to Twitter. It's stop the Asian hate. Now, tell me, you're a child of the 80s and teen of the 90s, like I am.
Mm-hmm.
we've both had tons of Asian friends, and we know
yeah.
there's always intolerance, but for the most part, Americans have even got themselves in trouble for liking Asian culture too much, right? So they can't have it both ways. So now all of a sudden it's an epidemic, and it's all because of the virus. Have you noticed that? Have you seen that? It's trending.
I don't know. I have my own opinions on it. I think
Yeah, a little too thick, But I was just saying, I was like, wait a minute. We always had like Asian kids in our groups. They were always the kids that drew better than us, and we learned from their style. That's where I went to school. It was always the Asian kids that was teaching us how to draw, and
yeah, but I went to an art school. We could run circles around Asian kids. So please.
Well, challenge accepted. See, now that's great. It's there's a camaraderie and there's a competition, but there's none of this thing that they've made up in the internet, and I don't even know what the hell is going on or what.
The internet is insane, right? And going to Twitter, as soon as you said I went to Twitter, my first thought
was sharing Brian Scherer's link. He launched Gunship today. As a matter of fact, I just came from over there with him and Elliot, and I didn't.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't on the stream. I was just in the chat. But I was like,
so what do you think of the new news about Marvel?
What's that?
They are not going to be distributed through Diamond.
Oh, that's what Pete was talking about today.
Yeah,
Alterna. Yeah,
I think
I was standing right on Pete's soapbox with him.
I think the people that need to be worried are the independent people who have not embraced crowdfunding and the Comicsgate method of reaching customers, because Diamond is not going to have the power and the pull it had before. And, the people that are going to suffer are the ones that think, if I get my deal with Image, I'm set. No.
Yeah.
No, the rules are going to change. The cut that you're actually going to get it's going to have to change. Yeah. And you either make a crap load of money or you do it for yourself. Because one of the things about Comicsgate that we learned early on, and it was part of the principles, and I don't think anybody else has said it the way I say it, but I always said, we don't need the big distributors. We don't need the big name creators. We don't need the comic shops. We'd love to have them, but we don't need them. That's one of the things Comicsgate says, is we are going to bypass all the normal ways people get comics and go directly to customers, go directly to them. And this house of cards that is the current comic book distribution method and the way things are done is radically changing and morphing. And there's some people that are ready for it and some people that are going to freak out. It's going to be interesting. So.
Yeah, there's only one company that I would be willing to be published under. And, and it's Alterna. That would be fun. But he's already using the methods that are all, not pun intended, I guess, to be alternative.
Right.
So,
well, you create something that allows you to talk directly to your customers. You do it often. You build up that reliance, that camaraderie between you and the people that you're trying to reach, and you launch the campaigns yourself, and you reach as many customers as possible, and you literally reap the rewards if you do it properly. I mean, there's a lot of people that try to do it without building up the community first, which I know a lot of people hate that term community, but it kind of makes sense. But My subscriber base keeps growing, and a lot of it is because of my interactions with customers in my store, which is perfectly fine. That's what I like. I'm perfectly fine with that. I get people that come into the store and say, "Hey, I met you like a year and a half ago at a show. How's your book coming along?" And I have to tell them, what the situation is currently. And they're like, "Okay, well, just, let us know and keep in touch." And I'm like, go to my YouTube channel. That's where I reach out to everybody. I'm not on Twitter. I barely go there at all. I think the last time I went to Twitter was just to send you an invite, and that was it. I don't make posts on Twitter because I really don't care. I know a lot of people say social media is the way to reach your customers, and I'm like, okay, if you say so. But I'm not on Facebook very often, mainly because those social networks, they drain you. They drain the life out of you when you spend too much time on them.
Yeah.
I understand the idea of reaching out to customers and having one place or a couple places where you can reach them. That's what YouTube for me is. So, all right. So you just sent me something. Let me look and see what you sent me.
Just don't share it. Just look at it and see how it's coming so far.
Ooh, boobies. No, I'm just kidding.
There's no boobies.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, okay. Is if Cross is still here? I know. Dillard earlier was just going, I wonder where Cross is because he didn't stream last night or this morning. So you're alive. That's all that was.
This is actually pretty cool. I like it. It's coming along very well. Now you're coloring it yourself?
Yeah. So her color scheme, you think you think like the bad girl vibe, it works.
Oh yeah. I see that.
And her face is her different, where it differs from other werewolves and stuff like that.
Now, is this a layout or is this becoming the final piece?
I'm coloring it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finishing it. I hope it's good enough to be a cover because I've spent almost a week on it now. 4 days. 4 days so far.
Okay.
So, not to mention however long it took to... With me, concepts don't come... Writing does. Like, if I was just to sit down and type it out, I think it would move a lot faster than...
You've got to tell me, what the hell is that image in your icon?
It's the girl that got canceled from Space Jam.
Oh my gosh! Now I see it. Okay, now why did she get canceled? I love Lola Bunny.
Yeah, Lola Bunny. Oh, you would, but no, she's too sexy, so they canceled her. And here's the thing. Wait a minute,
she's like from the 90s.
Yeah. Well, there's a new movie with LeBron James.
Right.
And I don't know if I can say this live, but I don't know. That guy's, my radar goes off with that guy.
If you're here with me when the show ends and we can talk for a minute after the show, I will tell you what I thought that image was. Because that is completely different than what I thought it was. Yep.
I can only imagine. I'm probably wrong. Dude, big announcement, huge announcement. Have you heard? I think it's Pepsi is putting out Peepsy. Yeah, think about it.
No, really?
Think about it. Yes. It's totally disgusting, and everybody that was talking about it, I think it was Siege and all them over on Elliot and Brian's channel.
Yeah.
Like yesterday. And everybody was gagging like the fuck, and I was like, I can't wait to tell Andrew.
I'm not a big Pepsi fan, but I would dang well try that. I would give it a shot.
Yeah,
Cross says they're trying to cancel Speedy Gonzalez and Pepe Le Pew. They've been trying to cancel them for a long time.
Yeah, Speedy. Yeah, Speedy. I thought Speedy was canceled before cancel culture was a thing. He got canceled early in the 2000s.
Yeah. Well,
and everybody who's Hispanic you talk to are basically big bird fingers up. They're like, what are you talking about? I knew a guy who had a whole sleeve tattooed on his arms dedicated to Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
It's like what are you gonna cancel Cheech next? because Cheech does a cartoon version of, but he's Mexican, or he does the same, hey man, but he's Cheech. Are you gonna cancel him? Oh wait, what do you mean?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I realize that, but cancel culture
it's becoming a huge joke, and cancel culture is about to get canceled.
Actually, honestly, I wish it could. The more I think about it, I kept asking myself, how do we reverse the cancel culture trend?
Yeah.
And I don't know how you would do it.
Yeah.
I think the only way to negate cancel culture is to simply frickin' ignore it.
Yeah.
Somebody comes out and says, "Oh, you're evil," and you're like, "Okay," and don't stop what you're doing. Keep going, because
isn't that the comic skate method? I mean, that's pretty much it.
Well,
right there.
part of the comic skate method is when somebody attacks you, use it to get more views. Use it to make news, make videos, and get more attention.
Well, I try to catch, because it's so rampant that we even do it. Everyone does it.
Oh yeah.
So I try to catch myself and say, say if Mark Waid was to come out with a good book next week, I'd have to say, you say it's a good Batman book, because I'm a Batman fan, and I haven't been a Batman.
I honestly don't think a good Mark Waid book will ever come out again. So,
but that's why I use that example. It's an extreme, because we'll probably ignore it because we know these people hate you. These people, I'm not gonna go fund his campaign. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if I see a Batman book come out, Kingdom Come. I just recently bought a trade of Kingdom Come. I know who Mark Waid is, but I don't care, because Kingdom Come was something that had a special memory for me. See what I mean?
Yep.
So that's, in that way, I'm not gonna, keep, like I told Ethan. Ethan agreed with me. I like a little crazy I like a little wacky with my artists and creators. It's like every one of you guys and me are nuts. That's the point.
I was waiting for you to say you like a little crazy nuts in your women. That too, right?
So, do you think the color scheme? Do you think the color scheme is good?
Is your wife listening?
No, she's at work. She's closing tonight.
Okay.
That color scheme. That's what I was sitting down today to finalize her design, and it was a freak accident that I just went. My sister had sent me a shirt in the mail as a gift, and I opened it and I seen the color, and I went, "There's my problem." And I changed her color, and I'm like, it works for me because things like Hell Witch, Lady Death, who's the other, Purgatory.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kind of things that I was looking towards for inspiration. And I'm like, how do I get an iconic look, but with a wolf, So with the purple skin tone, I think it's not even purple. It's multiple colors. My kid goes, what color is that? And I opened all the layers that it took to find that color. It's like, it's multiple layers of whatever. Yeah.
To be honest with you, I like it. But I think you need to ask somebody who's better with color, because there's a color theory rule about opposite colors. Like if you're using purple, then the background should be another color.
Yeah.
And it makes it stand out. Because a lot of your background is a dark blue, a dark green, it may not be the best thing to do,
especially with printing. Yeah,
right. That might be an Avery question, because complementary colors. I was never good when it came to coloring, So, yeah, I would ask somebody who's better with coloring their theory, their opinion. Cross says, "Remember, color theory is just a theory." And it's been around for many, 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 many years. So something about it's got to be right. Has Kodiak changed his name to Tom? Yes, Kodiak is the new Tom. Tonight only, Kodiak is the new Tom. Oh, not that he'll care, but somebody we know might actually be in town this weekend. So, yeah, you never know.
Sounds like a lunch date there.
Well, I'm going to be busy working at the store, so unless you're bringing lunch.
Well, you weren't invited. No, I'm just kidding. You were invited. Yeah, bringing lunch sounds even doper. So.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not sure if and when. It's
three
still
fat men hanging out in the comic store. I'm there, dude.
You've never seen that before, have you?
Yeah, that's a unicorn.
Yep. But yep, it's we're getting into one of those family holiday seasons, and they may be visiting, so that'll be cool.
What's the family? Oh, Easter.
Yeah, well, there's other holidays around this time frame as well, not just Easter. So, I had a really good week this week. I got a lot of stuff done, a lot of stuff started and not finished, but a lot of stuff done. Had some really great scam calls that came in. I got so many of them. I just gotta make videos. My entire channel would be nothing but scam calls if crazy, but you see how often I get them. And yeah, a lot of good stuff this week. A lot of good stuff. How about you?
What's the last comic book you read?
I got a whole stack of comics here. I gotta make videos about, but what's the last one I read? I think it was a Buffy comic, to be honest with you.
Dude, no.
Oh, no, I know what it was. It was a Wolverine issue. I found a beat-up Wolverine issue, a current Wolverine issue, in a 50-cent bin. So I bought it just to check it out, see what it was. And it was... I would not have paid the $3.99 for this comic.
Right.
It was just sad. The story was... bleh. The art was okay, but the art based on the story was bad. And it had a dynamic cover. It looked like it was going to be a really cool issue, and there was just nothing there. Just sad. Oh well.
My last comic,
Packin's Land. That must be the most recent thing he's read. Very cool.
Last comic I read was Zaid. Was The Lost Pages.
Oh, okay.
I read it while I was on vacation. It was excellent. It was very, very nicely done. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Now, it was what it was meant to be. Pure comic book fun, But I see glimmers in there that Phil could write anything. Dude, he's... Matter of fact, it seems like he had to reel himself in a little bit, to keep it comic booky. But you can tell this kid is, I say kid, he's probably my age. Who the hell knows? But I was very impressed with his writing. I was like, okay, yeah. There's a certain flow to it. Each character has their own voice,
right?
And then you remember the Lochnar in Heavy Metal the movie? Did you ever see that? Remember how it tied all stories together?
Yep.
Well, this story is kind of like that. There's one overarching thing that ties a whole bunch of stories together, and it was just fun. It was just pure fun, and considering the amount of time that he had to work on this, it was very much like me working on Bitch Wolf. It's all of a sudden I sat up in bed and was like, "There's my story. There's and so it.
Yes, so I had that moment when I was working on Hero initially. That we were wrapping up the first book, and I just woke up one morning and I realized there was an overarching story that we could do that could connect all these different ideas that we were having and how to make it work, and everything just came together. Yeah, that's a fantastic feeling when a story idea falls into place and makes sense.
When
Because
you're
sometimes
missing that one piece.
Yes, sometimes coming up with an idea is awesome, but if you don't know where it's going, don't know how to get where it's going, you feel lost. The story is lost until you find those pieces. Like with the book that I'm getting ready to work on for Hero, I know how it begins. I know the climactic, and I even added some things that'll bring it all together. But how it ends, I'm still having an issue with. I'm still having an issue with how I wrap up the story, because there's a potential that there could be a whole nother story out of this, or it could be a one and done story. And I'm having to decide before I sit down and actually commit to this, I got to know where it's going to end.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm trying to put some pieces in place. I mean, I built up, there's a really dramatic part of the story where just thinking about it, my heart breaks for one of the characters. There's a moment in time where he realizes something that has happened to him. And at first, he's a very much fun-loving, let's go out and party, have a good time character, until he realizes the crushing weight of what his situation really is. He doesn't realize it at first. He just all of a sudden, I'm all right. Let's go out. Let's do this thing. Let's have fun. And then he realizes how much time has passed. That's kind of the one of the pivotal pieces of the story. But yeah, it's difficult, but it's going to all work out. I'm going to make a good story, I promise. Even if it kills me. Got to look around for some wood to knock on, because.
Well, did you think this is what was refreshing for me? And I haven't even looked at the Scorpion's Tail in a while. That's my baby. That's my opus. But I knew that I needed something smaller to take a mouthful of, and that I could chew up and put on paper, and the flow would be more like a comic book, right? As I'm working on it, not the epic that is, the world of the Scorpion's Tail. So I took a sidestep and created this character one night, and just this thought of like, why isn't there a character called this? It just sounds like something some underground writer would have wrote sometime. And I'll search the entire internet for this name, and here's this thing. And I really feel like, now I've taken 6 months since I've been away from Scorpion's Tail. I really feel when I go back to Scorpion's Tail, all those things will be filled in, and I'll be refreshed. So, I mean, I've seen your art. I mean, you're a killer artist. Why not do a smaller book?
That's kind of what I'm working on. So
very cool. Well, if you need any help,
it'll be something that I'm writing and doing illustrations for, not a graphic novel or a comic.
Right.
So it'll be a little less stressful on the art side, but still showcase those things that I do and enjoy doing well. So, but it's also something I can do while I'm waiting, while I'm building back my ability to actually put pencil to paper and, make things happen.
Yeah.
It's not so easy when you get as old as me. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for this evening. I know we're going to end a little early, but I got things I got to tell Kodiak, and I can't do it on screen. So I appreciate everybody who came by, checked out the stream. I will be clipping the part about the winners, excuse me, of the raffle, and make a separate video. And for anybody that comes to the store, I'll have a sign up show with all the winners' names and what they won and so forth. So yeah, awesome. Thank you everybody for coming by. If you haven't already subscribed, go out and tell your entire family to subscribe to the channel. I'll never ask that, but somebody might. All right, Kodiak, you gonna say goodbye?
Peace out, everybody.
All right, very good.
To all.
Love y'all. Bye.
All right, bye.